of the game. Precision over reckless speed. True racers know what racing needs. Gentleman racer carving through the bends. Still and on, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. So fire it up, feel the drive. Widdowmaker, oh, let's hit the track. Gentleman racer carving through the bends. Still and on, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. So fire it up, feel the drive. Widdowmaker, oh, let's hit the track. Engines roar, lights go green. I'm chasing speed, living the dream. Gray-haired, 50 strong, still tearing up the track all night long. No cheap shots, no dirty play. If you can't pass clean, stay out the way. Throttle down, wheels in line. Respect the race, it's my design. Gentleman racer carving through the bends. Still and on, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. Feel the grip, tires burn. Patience wins at every turn. Fast but fair, that's my style. Catch me running victory mile. Not brute force of pain. It's the art, the heart, the thrill of the game. Precision over reckless speed. True racers know what racing needs. Gentleman racer coming through the bends. Skill and on, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. Precision racer carving through the bends. Skill and honor, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday night and it's Camaro final night, 1 week late. I apologise for that. For those that are interested, the chat is open. There's a few people gathering in there. I just need to make sure I've not got my phone on silent or something. I can't hear anybody, but that's probably because they're ignoring me. We'll have to see. Feels it. Oh my word, the chat's mental tonight. Well, no difference to any other night, really. However, Silver Surfer, good evening. Wilkie, Damo, Keely, Tia. Good evening, everybody. Oh, Happy days. We're all good to go. Now, you'll notice probably... Oh, you're joking. No, we've got it. It's just very quiet in the background. I can hear it. Oh, thank God for that. Actually, tonight, in terms of temperatures, just noticing what Wilkie's just said, tonight being warm, we have got a cold breeze coming in through the window. I've got 2 fans channeling that cold breeze, once onto my PC, and I've got another fan channeling it back up into me, so it's good. I noticed Keely mentions my tracks, my tunes. They are created by me. They are 100% Widdowmaker music channel. I know a lot of you like the rock, so I have a number of the tune. I should put out a Widdowmaker album on Spotify. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? 100% made tunes. Have we missed Sunday double TT? I mean, I still have to explain. I'm ever so sorry for this. YouTube actually puts together a situation where you can't... Well, I haven't found a way of changing the title before I start the stream. It's only after I've started the stream that I can change the title. So they'll always be like one behind. So we did the Sunday double TT last week, and it's kind of stuck there for whatever reason. Itchy throat. Good evening, Average Blaney. Welcome. Well, it's final night at the Daytona for the Camaro Cup. So I very quickly need to find the final scores and run through the doors, don't I? And it's going to be in Damo somewhere. Excuse me. Damo's been doing the results. They're going to be in here somewhere. We're going to find them. We're going to find them. We'll just scroll through quickly. Very unprofessional, but it is what it is. Damo's doing fantastic work. And that fantastic work is just helping me out with a load of stuff. Tuesday night final. Here we go. Now there is a bit of debate about this one. Big Popper asked if Damo could run through and just take out the scores that's from the guest races in the last couple of races that made it difficult for the guys down the bottom of the league to actually push up. So take it. But what I then said was actually take out anybody that hasn't got at least 3 results and rescore it, because I felt it was more appropriate to point out 8 racers have significantly progressed through the league. 8 out of, well, it was probably 8 or 9 on the first night, and then we got up to like 14, and 8 people have got to the final. So anybody that's racing addition to this tonight will be guest racers. And there's no issue with guest racers. We like guest racers. We want guest racers in. It's just they don't score points. And anybody racing tonight that is a guest racer needs to be in a situation where they need to be aware that people are going to be racing around them and they're racing for championship points. So what you'll also be aware of is that removing the points from people has certainly changed the standings. So there is a little bit of a shuffle. As we can see, Ginger Gandhi is on 124, scoring really well. Aslofty on 136, Heathen on 154, and Heathen isn't racing tonight. He's already said he's not got his racer's head on. So as with he missed race 1, but Heathen's really scored a few numbers there. Look, he's got 339, so he's pushed well up. BB is on 153, but I'm not sure BB's going to be racing tonight. If he is in tonight, it's because he's managed to find some babysitters. Frosty's in 4th, first season, on 155. Widdowmaker, I'm on 172. Big Popper's on 177, and Damo has popped out the top on 183. Not that there's a Twix or anything, because he's doing the scores purely because the way the countbacks work and removed all the races that were not point scoring. As you can see, Damo's got a few points extra as well for qualifying and final. Fastest lap. Big Popper's got a couple, and I've got 5 extra points because of that. And it all kind of works out well. You'll actually notice there should be a Q and FF for every race. So it should all work out, and it's all pretty cool. So that's the standings going in tonight. Big Popper's got to make 6 points, 7 points on Damien to get a win. What you'll notice is Big Popper has got a 12 in there counting. So if Big Popper was to score something like a 44-45, that immediately drops that 12 points and gives Big Popper the big chance of being able to overturn those 46. Sorry, that 183. So as it stands, it really is between Damo and Big Popper, with me 5 points behind Big Popper. But my lowest scores are 38. So if I'm going to score anything more tonight, and I score maybe a 42, I'm only going to add up to 210, so I can't beat Damo. So I'm only in it to race for second place. But let's not back off anything. There's going to be some good racing out there tonight, and I hope we enjoy it. But I also have to throw in another caveat. Massive thank you to Big Popper for making this choice and choosing this season. It has really been a really good season. It's been a really hard car to drive, and that's going to be no different tonight. This car is going to be a challenge. So, as it is, as we go into it, please support all the guys racing. I think there's only 6 of us, 7 of us in there at the minute, 6 of us. And we're expecting a few more. So give them your encouragement, give them a shout out, and we'll see where they go. It's time for me to get to the track and do some practice on this incredibly difficult car to drive. And we'll go from there. I take it my chat isn't working. Oh no, it's kicked me out completely. Hello, 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 Mork calling Orson, Mork calling Orson. And I bet nobody remembers that TV programme. As is in. Good evening, sir, welcome. Bienvenue. Right, time for some practice. We've got the chat on the go. I need some volume. Where's my volume on my head? There it is. There it is. So the immensely difficult Daytona road course in a Camaro on the hard tyres. The hard tyres. I've got the biggest wheel size on tonight. What I also notice is I have got no assists. Ooh, it's a dramatic difference, isn't it? Nanu, well done, Silver Surfer. Mork and Mindy says Wilkie. Yes, good call. Yes, senor. It's very good, isn't it? Very good. There are no spoilers, as it's been out nearly 2 years, my friend. Did you tear up? I thought he would be. What, underneath the duvet? Yeah. No spoilers. Yes, Proud Mary. Tina Turner sung Proud Mary. Oh my lord. Yeah, there was a couple of people that had done Proud Mary. It's the big disco one, in it. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keeps on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Do, 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 do. Good tune. Like it. Got to do the hand actions. And the line dancing bit in the middle. Now, hard tyres are going to be... This 20-minute race is going to be... an absolute hoot. She was great in Mad Max as well. I enjoyed Tina. She's passed now, hasn't she? She went a couple of years ago. Which is a big shame. She was a big, bold music singer. Really big character. That's right, that's the one. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome said as. And it's exactly right. It's very good. Have you seen the last one? Yeah. Yeah. It was something Thunder Road or something it's called. Fury Road is called, that's right, yes. Who's giving us a tenner? Say again? Yeah, that was a drama. Some people might notice I've got my background back and my regular new camera. I've reinstalled NVIDIA Broadcast today and made a clean install and got it to go in correctly, hopefully. He says. Okay. Well, I'm hopefully going to do some more interactive stuff for GT Amiga over the next couple of weeks. Really having somebody helping me out doing some of the things I wouldn't be doing. I'm trying to make sure I use all available time to put the same effort in that Damien's helping me with. So I'm also trying to learn new video editing software. And I'm also going to try and put more into videos and trying to make the videos more me, if you see what I mean. The videos about the league wasn't really the standard that I want to get to. That's kind of the standard I want to be at, and I want to make them better, and I want to be in the camera talking rather than it just be my voice. And I don't want to do voiceovers anymore. I want to do actual live stuff and make sure I'm interacting with you rather than you just watching a screen with noises happening on. So I want them to feel like more personal rather than anything else. On the hard tyres, as? Yes, I agree. 1000%. There's 4.5. Have people already started doing liveries for the next season then? Absolutely, you do your own. No, I mean, no, I've only asked for one theme, and that's for your Tuesday night race, being a Japanese effort. It's not Japanese. That's the wrong thing to say. It's an Asia. Can you try and make your skins Asia themed? Whether that be racing liveries, because there can be racing liveries. There could be drift liveries. They could be manga. They could be not the other one. Yeah, there could be anime. That's the right word. It was Buka. No, it wasn't that. It was the other one. Well, just make sure that they can be shown and they're not fake taxi, etc. What's the Japanese cartoon style that's pornographic? What's that called? Hentai, that's the one. Just because I didn't know what the word was, because my brain's rubbish, doesn't mean to say I didn't know what it is. It doesn't know what it means. Oh. We're going to dive into the pits now and put mediums on. As we drift the bus stop. Did you follow me through? Was there plenty of smoke behind? Yeah. That's how it is. Right, into the pits for me. That's my last touching of hard tyres before we go into turn 1, which are not fun. Marks and Spencer, or Marxist and Stalins as we like to call them now, since they were supporting Russia, actually produce very good stuff. They it is my wife's preferred place to shop if the budget can meet the financial requirements. Marks and Spencer's. Oh, do you? Oh, Lightfoot Ronnie goes in, does he? Oh, she does the stuff, doesn't she? Yeah, she does bakery stuff, yeah. Yeah. Is that where they come from? That'll explain your little pot belly, won't it? What for? Meaning? As you always know that you're welcome. You've just got to be confident. No, but... Yeah, so what the idea is, there'll be a video explaining it very shortly, but ultimately we're going to do 24 hours on GT7, just like we did a year ago, we did Le Mans. So the idea is that 3 people gather at one address and you race the 24 hours as a team, just like you would in a real life race. So when they come into the pit stops, you do your driver swap, and you do driving stints of whatever you want to do, time-wise, and you race together as a team and go from there. So Heathen, Gandhi, and who was it? I don't think it was Dutch last year, was it? It was somebody else that made up a 3. Me, Sammy, and Sammy, JB, Red. Sammy and I raced it as a duo, didn't we? There was JB, Red, and Bishop. Bish. They did a team from my downstairs in my house, so there was 5 of us at my house doing 2 teams. We had 2 teams in the Netherlands, organised by BB. He had a junior team and a senior team. They were smoking one hell of a lot of hashish, but they got through. We had a team in the USA. We had Popper going solo. We had Fat Man going solo. We had, yeah, 24 hours. But the idea is that we try and get 14, 15 teams to try and take it on. You've got a couple of issues with it. The fact is we don't all know each other personally, you know, and you're going to be asking strangers into your house, or you, as a stranger, you're going to go to somebody else's house, and I understand how some people feel about that. So it can be a little bit weird. It can be a little bit strange. So well, if there's 3 of you racing, you've got the opportunity to get 8 hours sleep in a stint in the middle of it. Sammy went and got, with me and Sammy racing together, Sammy went and got 6 hours. I raced from 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning. It was good laugh. It was good fun. It was really good fun. Yeah, we did it for Make-A-Wish. Yeah, so it's the guy that came, a gentleman came third who did it on his own. GT Sphinx did it on his own and came third. Yeah. But it's also 2-class racing. There's GR1 and GR3. So it's able to mix it up a little bit with who's going to go in it. It's January the 22nd. Yeah. And hopefully we'll be able to get together enough times in these 4-hour sprint race, 4-hour endurance races, to get people acclimatized to it. And by the time we've done 6 or 7 of those, you'll be well set for. So I've just released a schedule of races for it. We're going to be doing 1 a month between August to January. They'll be on a Sunday from midday till 5 o'clock. Which might be a little bit difficult for the people in the US, because that's going to be 8 AM, but it sort of kind of works out the better for most, because I don't really want to do it on a Sunday night. GR1s, GR3s. Absolutely. I'll distribute the... well, if you watch the video on the channel, you'll be able to see the dates. But I'll be doing a more detailed video. And I'll put... No worries, mate. No worries. We've got... Yeah, no worries, pal. I'll put a promo sheet in the chat when we get done. It's entirely up to the team or the individual. It's your choice. I mean, I want to race GR3s, but I'm guessing I'm going to be forced to race GR1s. But it gives us the chance to have 2 winning teams, you see. If you have a... and it also mixes the pace up a little bit and gives a bit more interest as the race goes on. I know the GR3s get overtaken a lot, but it gives you something to watch out for and keep you awake. Batman's showing how to do it. It was a really good event last year, and the money making side of it, the charity side of it's brilliant as well. I think really put some effort in to try and get that done, and it wasn't hard to gather up the cash from the big event. I know we helped Big Popper to gather his biggest total for Make-A-Wish that he's done in a number of years, so I'm just hoping we can get his year started off really well this time with one in January, and push him on to bigger and better things, because it's Big Popper's real charity choice, and I've asked him if he wants to do it again this year, and he's quite happy for us to do it again, so we'll do it. Keeps me awake as well, doing the bits and pieces for Make-A-Wish. Yeah, it does. And whilst it's Make-A-Wish Michigan, it is actually a global charity, so it doesn't just go to one part of the world. It affects everybody. Yeah, it affects everybody, so let's see if we can. Wait, do what again, Jim? What? Pardon? That's right. It's an event with Big Popper being the 24-hour race in January. Big Popper is a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish, and he's also more than that. He's a wish granter, and he decides what wish kids get, and he's more involved in the process than just somebody that goes and rattles a bucket. He organises events. He goes and meets and greets the kids, and he's all part of the process, and he does so much. So what we want to try and do is, Big Popper supports the channel. I want the channel to support Big Popper in some way. Absolutely, it does, Big Popper. So when it comes down to the 24-hour event, we raise the money for Big Popper's charity, and we use Big Popper's charity portal. Try and say Popper and portal in the same sentence with other words between it. It's difficult. And the cash sort of channels through him into his sort of area. But none of us touch the money. It all goes direct to Make-A-Wish. So it's the cleanest way of doing it. Because if I gathered it on a GoFundMe page and then passed it across, there'd be money filtered out for GoFundMe, etc, etc. So we're trying to do it in such a way that it's clean, and that as much money as possible goes to the place it needs to go to. And I came in there very, very hot. Good evening, Omega, welcome. Time is, it's 4 minutes to the 9. Oh, that's a good choice. Okay, so Popper's just cleaned up what I've said. Big Popper helps the kiddos pick their number one wish, and then it goes back to the office for approval and proper organisation. So he's intrinsically involved in that process, and he supports the process through. So all I want to make sure we do is help Big Popper to do his thing as he helps the channel. So it's not all about Big Popper, but it's all about Make-A-Wish and putting the money in the right place so they can help deliver those wishes. And we did I did 10 videos last year from Make-A-Wish. I did them sort of every 2 hours or as often as I possibly could, and those videos really do explain the process and help me understand just how much they do for these kids, and just kind of what situations they're in. And you know, it's not just about them being ill, it's about them not having those opportunities or will never have those opportunities. So it generally did touch me last time, and I thought it was a great charity and something I could push on with and help. So kind of happy with that. But hopefully you'll all support it, and you'll turn in for the event, and we'll do. Good evening, Mr. Gandhi. Hopefully. Exit. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah. But, superb. So Big Popper's just said, in 8 years of fundraising, we broke 30,000 in total for those 8 years. That's really amazing, Big Popper. Superb. Superb. You know, and not every wish that's granted is thousands and thousands of dollars. It's also about what it does and how much it does, and the cost is just based on what it is. So some kids just want an afternoon with a superstar or something, and they're easy to organise. One of the videos was done by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and it was really touching how all the kid wanted was a phone call with him, and they don't cost anything, you know, and they just cost somebody's time. Yeah, it is. And if you can get somebody like that to come and say hi, come and say, you know, just how are you doing, what can I do, have you got any questions, can I answer any questions, that kind of thing, and ask them how they are and, you know, what they plan on doing, etc, etc. It's just the right questions at the right time for the kid to really enjoy and have that moment. So it's good. Oh yes. So we are into the racing. How many of us is there? There are 8 of us. Well, small party for the end. So we normally at 9 o'clock just go through the drivers, and we do their liveries, and we introduce the drivers. Hopefully they'll all be on the track at some point so we can get to see the liveries. I know you're going to see their cars with the names above when I'm racing round, but it's going to be one of those, isn't it? As I talk, my brain needs to see those things, or it'll just never be able to catch up. But we'll have a look, see who's doing what. Looks like everybody's on the soft tyre session now. Damo's the fastest lap, a 1:54.8. Batman is top of the tree with a 1:56.868. Is that right? Yeah, so at 1:56.8. That's a red lap though, according to mine, but that's not, is it? That's a bug. So I think I'm a little bit faster than that, I think. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is what we're going to do is when we get to qualifying. So tonight's format, folks, if you've never been before or you've never seen this before, we'll be running a 10-minute quali. That quality session's normally done on the soft tyres. We aim to get the fastest lap out of everybody, and that'll form the grid for the first race. The fastest lap will earn 1 point from the qualifying. We'll go into the first race. It'll be a standing start where penalties apply. And it'll be a 20-minute race using hard tyres only. There shouldn't be a need to pit stop, but as we've found out in some of the races, fuel saving probably does help the cause. The result of the 20-minute first race using hard tyres will be a reverse grid for race 2, which is going to be 40 minutes long, where we'll use medium and soft tyres, and you have to pit at least once to take the tyres. And the kind of strategy that people have been employing is run the softs as long as possible, use as much fuel as you can to get to the 20 minutes, and then run a set of softs and a set of softs. That's been the winning strategy of late. I don't know what I think I'm going to try and get off the mediums and onto the softs pretty much as well as we can. That's going to be the only way to make progress tonight, I think. Run as many soft tyres as you can just to try and get the grip and get through the bus stop, but that's where it's going to be. We've got 6 races out on the track, so there's the gap. Damo 1.778 seconds. Oh no, he's only 0. He's out almost a second ahead of Big Popper. So if we scroll through to Damo, we'll get to see his livery. Number 8 with the American style livery. Damo is top of the tree on the actual league standing, and he is almost a bang on second ahead, but I know Big Popper's going to try and push on and close that gap. Oh, we've got some chat notifications. I think my phone's gone off again, hasn't it? Yeah, that looks like it has. Let's see what's done. Boom. Oh, there's far too much chat for me to catch up on there. I can't do that, not yet. So, there's Damo. Big Popper then. He's in his usual fastest livery. And Big Popper was the inspiration behind this choice of car and tracks. And Big Popper is actually driving as near as we can get to his own car in the real world. And he's closing up. He's looking like he's making progress. Dancing through the old bus stop there. A little bit of a wiggle mid apex too, but he's on the way back. Look, he's only half a second down in his own time, so just gone off the boil. But I'm sure he's going to put on the show tonight. Fat Man, he is currently sitting third, 1.477 back. As he goes round turn 1, just avoids that inner tile wall that caught somebody out last week. It was Friday, wasn't it? So Fat Man's got an America-inspired livery. Eagles on the front. It was Damo, wasn't it? The spirit of T598. Or is it the spirit of America? It just looks like the spirit of T598. The spirit of America. Yeah. Hey Fizzles, welcome, good evening. Oi, oi. Yes, absolutely. So Fat Man's just getting that car to roll around the track and put his times in. Frosty, he is in the very much a classic American style livery. Flames at the front. And a bit of an American number plate on the back, if we can get to see what that says. 7CJK448. I'm guessing that means something to someone. What does it say? No, doesn't say anything to me. But he is 2 seconds back off the fastest time. Controller user, I believe, so doing well to keep up. We do have fast controller guys out there. Hey Thorskin, welcome. As Lofty, currently sitting in 5th. Without doubt has found this car a challenge this season. Has enjoyed it in certain places. Has had some real good fun in this car. And if he's the first one to say it's took some time to get to love this vehicle, it's been a tricky one. But his livery is a JBD design. It's based on the old Oreo, America's favourite cookie. He's also a T598 user. Good evening. Is that the BB? Welcome, BB, sir. Ginger Gandhi is the last driver, apart from BB, who's just rolled in the door. Ginger Gandhi in an American, it might be actually an Australian touring car livery, maybe. But still no harm, no foul. It's a great looking livery. Bendix sponsored. But Gandhi is normally the one improving at the back of the field. He's the one pushing everybody else along and keeping them in check. He definitely puts the effort in and is getting faster every week. And we get to see BB as he exit the pit lane in his normal Dutch-inspired livery. BB was the team captain of one of the GT3 league teams in the Le Mans event last year. He hosted the event in his house, and it sounded like they had a tremendous time, a far better time than any other team did. It sounded like they had real good fun. We are going to try and get Pig Blanket and his team back. I need to speak to Pig Blanket and make sure he knows what we're doing and what we're going to try. See if we can jostle them back into it and have another go. So there's BB. Expect BB to put in some serious times tonight. Just bigging you up, BB. So we have round about 5 minutes unofficial to the start of the race, or the start of quali at least. And get to see him go through the bus stop. Brake in early. Here he goes through. I'm guessing he's not on hard tyres just yet. He's on hards, okay. That was beautifully controlled coming in there with a definite lack of oversteer and understeer. There was a definite generous amount of stability coming in there. No assists. Oocha mama. ABS. So there we go. I think it's amazing that the stream has been live probably 50 minutes, and look, you can see the darkness is coming in already, which will certainly give an influence onto tyre temperature and how the track runs. All these races for this season have run in the afternoon. I think next season's single make trophy on the Tuesday night. We've got some night races which will be interesting. Yeah. Thank you, Wilkie. Smashing that like button helps the channel. I'm going to just update and see where we are. 8 likes, thank you very much, folks. So Planty's just dropped in, hasn't he? Planty has dropped in. So there's Planty on track. He is it looks like a NASCAR style livery. It is, isn't it? Is it Darrell Waltrip? Was Big Papa's going to correct me there. Was the Lowe's driver from many moons ago? I know Lowe's have been a big sponsor of NASCAR for many years, but the one I remember, I think, is Darrell Waltrip. I think. But Planty is rejoining us for this season, having been inspired by the leagues we put on, and he used to drive with us many moons ago. I'd say probably 18 months to 2 years ago, and he went off to make his own liveries. He went off to make his own leagues, and I think they've been a great hit. And he's come to join us again to dip his toes into Widdowmaker racing. If there's anybody out there in the channel that does want to join us, We're currently taking entries for season 13. It was Jimmy Johnson. Sorry, that's the gentleman. Thank you, Big Popper. Appreciate that, my friend. Good evening, Mr. Nash. Welcome to the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button, Mr. Nash. Dag, we call him. Keely will know what that is. Buford T. Justice. Try sharing on Facebook as well, might get more viewers. Well, we're going to. We're just waiting for the media to get created, and we're not putting any pressure on Damo with that. I've just got to create the TikTok, the Facebook posts, the other platforms as well. It's going to go on all them. We're going to try and get as many people as we can to come along and support and watch. And any more subscribers, any more followers we can get are always going to help. It's alright, Keely. I was just trying to see if you're awake. Just rolling. Happy days. Right, gentlemen. I think we are at that point. Let me know if you're back, Damo. Big Popper, are you in the seat? Are you ready to go? I didn't have. Always awake, says Keely. Right, Big Popper's ready. He's in the hot seat. Are you seated, Damo?
Sorry, yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Unofficial 10 seconds then. Just get everybody ready and rolling. This is the final of the Camaro Cup, the single make Tuesday League. As I said before, thank you, Big Popper, for making the choices. Thank you, Damo, for doing the scores and results. Official 10 seconds going to start now. So here it is then, gentlemen, the final qualifying of the season. May the best man put the best time in, and good luck to you all. We'll see you at the end of the session. Wilkie's getting a new wheel. Excellent. Here we go then. Let's see if we can qualify something other than last. We need 5th or more. 5th or better. 3rd or better would be better. I wouldn't say that the slipstream will give you a massive advantage today. It will always help. But I think where you'll lose and gain is knowing the braking distance required. So here we go, folks. Last qualifying session of the season. 2 weeks' time, it'll all start again. In a front-wheel drive Honda. Probably geared up a little bit more for racing than this standard road car, but the idea is we're going to use standard road car in Asia, using Asia tracks. And we will attempt to razz it as fast as we can. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more controllable than this bad boy. So these things are naturally aspirated monster, probably in the 400, 450 brake horsepower region, if I remember correctly. And this one's got 21-inch wheels on to try and give it a better rolling radius. And a tiny bit more stability cornering. And a lot less wheel spin when accelerating. But lap times around 2 minutes are going to mean we're going to get 5 laps in qualifying, maybe a 6th if we're lucky. We've got to get the braking right for turn 1. It's all key. Every lap counts. Everyone matters. We managed to get it in there. My face should have said panic all the way through that braking phase. We had to use first gear to get it slowed down, and we just hit the outside line of the track, but we held it. Had to have a little lift there. Here gives 3 thumbs up to all the racers. Good luck, guys. Yes, definitely. This is going to be a challenge, this one. Qualifying maybe not so much, but definitely the 20-minute race on hard is going to be an absolute doozy. There's only 8 of us, 9 of us doing it, so it should be under control, and we'll have to see just how much coursing is taken. Got a little bit of distortion in my ears. A 57 will be a good time. A 56.2 is decent. Big Popper puts in a 55.7, so half a second quicker. Damo goes top, 0.2 of a second quicker than Big Popper. At this point we're all burning fuel, so 2 laps means we've burnt 1/4 of a tank. That means 8 laps or 16 minutes is a full tank of fuel, which means a pit stop is possibly required for race 1. We'll know by the pace of the fast guys. And if I'm out front leading, and that's because I'm going too fast, it's going to take around 28 to 32 seconds for a pit stop here. It's a long one, excuse the phrase. Now I think I'm going to go pits now, but expect to see other racers go another lap. But I'm going to try 2 flyers on my last set, so that I get 2 hits at a good set. Lowest fuel. I don't think I'm going to beat my time as we go down there, so into the pits we go. Yep, Big Popper's gone in as well. Damo may go past, he doesn't, he's gone in. We're all on 60%. Everybody's coming on the half lap. That's interesting. Somebody's got damage. That's how long it takes to get to your pit box. It's a big, long pit lane. Just tyres only, and away we go. Looks like we're only going to get the 1 flying lap in, which is to be expected. So at this point of the day then, Damo is first. Big Popper second. Widdowmaker third. Fat Man in fourth. As Lofty in the fifth. Planty 6. BB 7. Frosty 8. That will make Gandhi number 9. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. There's a song for you. Now I remember that being a Westwood track. But that was... Oh, I got a penalty which has screwed both my laps. It screwed this lap and my final one. Oh, that's an absolute gutter. I came through the pit stop there with confidence and blew it. Frustration. See if I can do it anyway. Let's see if I can get committed and let's see if we can put that time in. Come on. That was really slow round there. Trying to get it to turn in second was not happening. Where are we going to be red at this first timing control point? 1/4 of a second down. Okay. We can make that. Tim Westwood hasn't had the best of public profiles in the last 4 or 5 years. But I do hold one of his albums very, very dear. Next to my copy of a Gary Glitter one, but there we go. And we've caught up that 1/4 of a second. We're positive by 0.006. Can I just say allegedly? Based on my previous comments. Yeah. That felt quicker. Shall we see? Oh, we've made up a 10th. We're not going to catch Big Popper, that's for sure. And the clock's gone to 0, so this is our last one. This is the last one we're going to be able to put in. So this is all for the front. Fat Man in 4th has got the potential to beat us, I think. Everybody has. A 55.9. Doesn't catch Big Popper. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, Big Popper. Oh no, Big Popper takes Damo. Look at that. Absolute stunner. Oh, tremendous. Well done, Big Popper. At the death. Great lap. Is that the start of the process that Big Popper needs to start to overhaul Damo? So, there's BB just crossed the line in 5th. We get knocked down to 4th, so Fat Man did do it. That's tremendous. Let's pop that in the old doodah. Green shots. So there we are. Let's run through the results then, just very quickly. Ginger is in 9th place, 158.61. Thank you, Big Popper. Mr. Planty, he is in 8th place at 156.9. Frosty in 7th at 156.6. Az in 6th, 156.4. We're kind of all from 7th place, under 1.5 seconds between the races. BB in 5th, 1.564. There's a 10th between them. Widdowmaker makes it into 4th place, a 155.9, so just dipping down as the 55s. Batman with a big gap down to 155.584, less than 0.4 between him and the leaders. Damo in second got surpassed at the final lap at 155.223. But the final qualifying round goes and the extra point goes to Big Popper, a 155.196, which is some 0.027 quicker than Damo. A stunning lap to take it when the pressure's on. Unlucky Damo. But great stuff. Right, if we've all got our tyres on, I just need to make sure I put the hards on. There we go. Are we all good to go, gentlemen? Excellent then, best of luck. Here we go, official 10 seconds starting now. So this is your 20 minutes hard race using hard tyres. It's a standing start where penalties apply. Best of luck, gentlemen. Take it steady round turn 1. This is going to be a doozy on these tyres. Have a great race, enjoy it, and we'll see you at the end. Yeah, so big shout out to all these guys. Penalties do apply, so make sure you get your foot on that brake. Rev the car to the point where you think it needs to get going. These are hard tyres, so the grip is a challenge. There won't be a crossplay, unfortunately, Keeley. GT7 will not appear on another platform, unfortunately. PS4 does work. PS4 is capable. Oh, Fat Man slides off to get front end damage, just spits the back end round. The fuel is not looking great, is it? Look at those tail ends dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing. Got nothing left to lose, can't feel like dancing. Got songs buzzing already. Oh, on the brakes. We don't want to take anybody out, do we? Fuel save, fuel save. Dance those tyres and out away. We're all got twitchy butt ends. So Damo is racing away, followed... Oh no, Big Popper is racing away, followed by Damo. There, Big Popper's already building a generous lead. And it looks like Frosty is saving fuel for a reason. Plenty of conservative braking. And I can't blame anybody. Oh, Mr. Planty going wide. Az and Planty come together. There's just a little touch between Widdowmaker and Az. Az feels he has to lift off for Planty to come back. And then BB's just lifting as well. Oh. Tia's just popping off in a bit. See you soon, Tia. Take care. Good evening, Kenneth. So, Damo, I don't see Big Popper. What's happened? I'm not seeing Big Popper. I'm worried about where Big Popper is now. Did Big Popper had an issue at the bus stop? Has he disconnected? Did anybody see where Big Popper went? I'd hate to think it's a discon. I don't know where Big Papa is. I got a half-second penalty, Christ alive. I did know about male seahorses, yes. It makes me think that they've got the genders the wrong way round on the horses. They've been misgendered, the seahorses. Oh no, don't know what happened there. Oh. Do not know what happened there. No idea. In a straight line. Big Papa's in 8th. Big Papa's there. He's not disconnected. Oh, there was me thinking he got disconnected. He's not. He's recovering from the back of the pack. Probably had an incident somewhere. Don't know what happened. But my back end is all over the place. There's no way in the world. We've got to save the fuel if we're going to go at the end, so come on. Don't know what happened. I generally don't know what happened to the car coming out of that corner. Just don't know. Don't know what happened. That's the frustrating thing about driving with assists. There's no way that should happen with assists. So if you're going to drive without assists and that happens, you've got no explanation for it. It's... Well spotted, Neil. I don't know how TC is off. I don't know how traction control is off. Thank you, Neil. I didn't even think to look there, but I don't know why TC is off. I don't turn it off. The game turns it off. It's disgusting. It's horrendous. That's so frustrating. I'm not observant enough to look down and look to see if it's on. Because I don't expect it to turn off when I've clearly turned it on. So frustrating. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it. .6 laps of fuel. When we get to the end of 5, oh look, I'm getting overtaken. One either side. So I think I might be able to push to the end. I've got to be more observant about that kind of thing. So Damo leads, Fatman second, Planty third, Frosty fourth, Ginger Gandhi in fifth, Widow in sixth, Azza in seventh, Big Popper in eighth. I wonder if Big Popper had an incident in the first bus stop. My front left wheel is dragging. Yeah, my front left, if my steering wheel's pulling to the left hand side. So we've got 5.1 laps of fuel. And we're 22 seconds down on the leaders. If the leaders are pit stopping, there's Big Popper, he's coming now. We're going to see if we can up the ante on the fuel mix to try and get us there. We've been lifting and coasting and all sorts to try to get us to the end. Good evening, Lee, welcome. Big Popper trying to give room for Gandhi. Gandhi lifts out, lets Big Popper pass. Eighth place. Check that out. 26 seconds behind the leaders. 4 laps remaining. People are going into the pits. So that's as in. He's on 27% fuel. So has opted for a fuel stop. Is the heat finished tomorrow then, Lee? The heat's all over. Back to typical British summer, minus temperatures, rain. Kenneth's just said, working from home is great, but at this time of year I don't mind working in the office. That's because the free aircon. A nice 25 tomorrow. That's alright, isn't it? 3.6 laps of fuel at this point. We've got 2 cars behind us. BB is catching. Oh, Gandhi's just missed it. Batman and Planty both go to the pits. Here's BB. Lee's had it at 34 degrees today. Wowzers. I think I can push to another fuel map. BB slightly overshot. I'll give BB the inside line. Come on, BB, hang in there. Come on. So Damo still leads. Frosty is in second. Fat Man third. Big Popper fourth. We've made it back up to fifth, but BB just nicks that on the straight. We're hampered by that damage. We're going to go to fuel map 3. Because we've got a little bit more fuel left. It's not enough to keep fifth. I'm expecting someone out front to pit though. He's 31 seconds ahead. Is he going to need to pit or not? Has he found a way to stretch that fuel? He's just clinging on to that outside line, excuse me. BB's just got the advantage. Batman has the fastest lap of 1:59.890. Stop, you beast. Yeah, I can't help it in this car. It wants to go where it wants to go. I'm just a passenger. My fastest lap was a 2:03.837. Look at the difference to Fat Man. Fat Man up there in third place. I think he's pitted as well and managed to get out of the pits and away. Mr. Planty will be coming back very, very quickly, I think, as he pitted as well. I want that in third gear, really. I knew this would be a horrible race, but we're putting the fastest lap in fuel map 3. And I think that's where we're going to be for the last lap. The leaders are on to the last lap. Somebody's in the pits. Who's that? I think that must be the man at the back, maybe. I think that's Azza in the pits. Because I can't see him. Oh, that was Gandhi just off to the left. And Planty's coming in the background. I can see him. I'm just a passenger. Who sang that? It's not going to be Elton John, is it? He sang Passenger. Iggy Pop? Great call, Dutch. Great call. And welcome. Sorry, Dutch, I missed you up there on the Twitch, but welcome, buddy. Try working in a motorcycle dyno cell all day. Couldn't do it. The noise must be great, but the heat and the sweat. Damo takes the win. Race 1. We're fuel mapped. We're out of fuel. I'm out of fuel again. Frosty takes second. Are we... Oh, so Gandhi ran out of fuel as well. Iggy Pop said Dutch. We were out of fuel just before the line. Oh dear. Whoa, man. Big Popper made it into 4th. Fat Man 3rd. BB 5th. Oh. That was hard work. Okay. Who was it that sang it then, Silver Surfer? Was it Iggy Pop? Oh, it came 6th. Oh, results. That one. Screenshot. Has come left. Yes. Has didn't enjoy that one, I don't think. Started on softs, couldn't figure out why I was so far ahead. I understand, Big Popper. Oh, crazy. Unlucky, Big Popper. Oh, that would crucify him. Gentlemen, how's it going? Right, results run through then. Well, Big Popper took softs to start with. Yeah, he did. So as Lofty 1 lap down, his best lap was a 2:01. I did see him. Yeah, I did see him have a wrap up on a wall on his spin. I heard him swear a little bit, so he didn't quit. He managed to get his points. He went and sat in the pit lane and drove it across the line. Yeah, no worries. So Ginger Gandhi in 8th, 49.129 behind the leader. Mr. Planty in 7th, 40.7 back. Widdowmaker had problems with traction control at the start, spun it because his traction control was turned off. And we all know I race for traction control, so thank you, Neil, for pointing that out. We were 39 seconds back. BB overtook me a couple of laps to go. His fastest lap was a 2:01, almost a 2:01, but a 2:09.94. Big Popper got the fastest lap at the end of 1:59.255. He actually started on softs, couldn't work out why he was so far ahead. Looked back at the traffic, thought there was an incident at turn 1, then looked down at his tyres, realised he was on softs, so had to go and pit and change to hards. And to get back to 4th place was a really good effort, Big Popper, well done. Batman in 3rd, a great result, a 1:59.454. With damage as well. It's a great, because I saw you spin off, so that was a good result. Frosty puts in a great performance to get 2nd, 16 seconds back from the leader. And Damo takes the first win of the final race. Finishing time of 20 minutes 30 seconds 7:38, and just outside the fastest lap time. So Big Popper manages to scrape a point back, but Damo does enough to keep his nose out in front. Right, gentlemen, we are going to change the grid around and give yourself a couple of minutes. Az, would you mind? I'll just change the track. Load race 2. Here we go. Everybody join up, please. And we'll go to the photos. This one. It'll be this one. We should be on sports tyres. Yes, we should. Car settings, sports, mediums. So just Damo to rattle up, that's fine.
Sorry if I get there.
It's alright, my friend. Frosty. Batman. Bigger Popper. BB Widdowmaker Planting. Where's the Damo? There he is. That's not worked out quite right, has it? That's better. That's it. I'm just going to take a 2-second break. I'm going to go to the gents, and when I get back, we'll get rattling.
Yeah, but I got that one as well, so when Jim gets back, just tell him to hang on, boys.
I heard him. I took him with me. Don't let anybody know that, though.
I'm back. Oi, you in? Push. I thought just in case it's back. Oh, no, what? Oh no. Yeah, it's right, mate.
Right, we're back. Right, ladies and gentlemen, is everybody back? Is everybody good to go? Big Popper? I see what you did there. Video from Big Popper. Did you? The water was too cold for that, mate. Right, are we good? Everybody ready and set? Unofficial 10-second if that's the case.
Look, everyone.
What tyres has everybody got on?
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Right, official 10-second. Let's rock and roll. It is the final race of the Camaro Cup Challenge. It's a standing start, gentlemen. Penalties do apply. It's a 40-minute race on mediums and soft tyres. May the best man win, and it's all down to this final one. So let's see where we go. Best of luck. I've done half of Route 66. We're doing the other half this Christmas. And we'll just have to see where we go, but not on a motorbike. Mr. Big Popper gave me a little tap in the rear. Gandhi's gone off to the right. We're chasing Planty down. I'm going to go for this on all the fuel. I'm not going to worry at all about fuel saving. I'm going to go for it. I bet American 125s are way cooler than our 125s, aren't they? I think Planty's going to be on softs. It was only a gentle love tap, Keeley. There was no malice meant. It was just enough to push me around the corner. So, Planty's away. He's run for it. That was panic stations into there, wasn't it? Holy Chipotle. So we've got some big seasons changes coming up. Friday night, it's off season. We'll be doing a little bit of a Friday night rally dust up at Barcelona. Damo came charging through at the back. Just see if I can mess with Big Popper's line whilst he's going past me. He's actually got more rubber than I was expecting. He's not actually on the biggest wheel. We will keep pushing. Planty has the fastest lap out front with Big Popper second, just half a second back. We're in third, Damo in fourth, Frosty fifth, BB 6, Gandhi 7, Az in 8. That means Fat Man is 9. You take care, Keely. Have a good one. Big Popper taking it sideways into the bus stop. Planty just sneaking away. There's no point me going past Big Popper, so I'm just gonna nudge him. And I'll just use the extra bit of corner and probably get 5 minutes of penalties. Damo is charging hard behind, he's catching up. All that happened with turn 1 there is we lost ground on Mr. Planty. See if we can catch that back up a bit. 4.4 laps left on this amount of fuel. I generally don't think we can get medium softs to last the distance of the mediums, can we? We know mediums will go a full tank of gas though, don't we? We know that. Just don't want to drop too far back from Popper because we'll lose the draft. Damo's just dropped a fraction back. He's lost the draft as well. We're just in draft range. We've just got it, but we're not going to catch him by turn 1. So let's make sure we brake hard enough for turn 1. Get this thing slowed down. Big Popper just eases off the brake to let the car roll round the corner. Big Popper trying to get it to turn in. He's having the same problem as me. Damn thing won't go round. Damo took a much tighter entry line there. I followed Big Popper because I outbraked myself. Forced Damo to check up. My line was no different to Max's at Red Bull Ring Turn 2, and Kimini Antonelli was Damo there at that point. But Damo had the sense to check up and didn't wipe me out. Let's see where Damo is as he comes behind us on this bus stop. On the exit of the bus stop, we expect him to be with us and driving hard. 0.62, and we're just dropping him a little bit. Catching Big Popper. No, Damo's now into the draft and he's catching. He definitely is. We're not catching Big Popper, so if Planty was on the soft tyres, he's probably coming to the end of them now. Damo looked down my inside as I made a gap, but he saw those rubber tyres approaching and he decided to give them a wide berth. A flashback, I believe, was the issue. Big Popper seems to be taking a deliberate double apex through that corner. He breaks through the first apex and makes a sharp turn as he gets to the wide part of the circuit. He's done that twice. So Damo again setting himself up to make the pass. We're dropping back from Planty all the time. 2 more laps of fuel, that'll give us to the end of lap 7. 2-second gap to Popper. Popper's catching Planty for sure. Damo's lost it in the background. Entering the bus stop, Damo went off with a big spin, rattled the wall, and I'm sure he's got damage. He's suddenly 9 seconds back. So difficult to get into that bus stop at racing speed on these tyres. Oh, so Damo drops down to 5th. Oh, such a shocker. He was in a real good position there to be defending his lead. He doesn't want to be giving away massive points. Such a difficult car to drive though. So Planty still holds the fastest lap of 1:56.8. I mean, just to put that into perspective, our fastest is a 1:57.6. So he's been sprinting away. Big Popper taking a narrow line down to the bus stop. That's interesting. We're still 2 seconds behind Big Popper. We are half a second up on this lap, going into our final lap of the stint. This should be a 1:57.1, something like that. 0.3 behind Planty, so maybe Planty isn't on the softs. Yes, he is. He's gone to the pits. He was on the softs. And he managed to do... Oh, Big Popper's in on mediums. He's followed him. So Big Popper's going to continue. Probably doing that kind of stint on the soft tyres. Everybody's gone in. Trying to copy what Big Popper was doing, but I think Big Popper was actually, based on that impression, panic braking maybe. 57.233 to us, which isn't the fastest lap of the race, but it's clearly our fastest lap. What are we going to do? They've made softs go 6 laps. There's no point running mediums if softs will go 6 laps. Softs will go. Looking at the state of my mediums are rock solid, aren't they? Might as well change to softs and see where we go. The chat really has calmed down without Keeley. Is everybody well in the chat? Is everybody okay? I'm very quiet. We are in first place, looking to take to the pit lane now, which we will do. And we're going to switch to softs and see where we can do on them. Softs take all the fuel, maybe. Or do we just take it in 6-lap chunks? I think we do 6-lap chunks, don't we? Az is going to take the lead. He is. Frosty's going to go past as well. They're in a fuel saving mode. It takes so long to get into the pits. Here we go. Planty's going to go past. Big Popper's going to go past. You're keeping an eye on Twitch. There was only the one person on Twitch, Wilkster. That was Dutch, and we haven't seen Dutch in a little while. He hasn't made a comment, but he's out there on his own, on his lonesome, holding up the fort. But there are 4 viewers on Twitch. He's here. Welcome, Dutch. Hello. Thank you for toughing it out on Twitch over there. You are much closer to the scene, and you get a much faster update than the guys on YouTube. So we made it out the pit in 5th place. Silver's watching the tennis. Who's on the tennis? Dutch and not Seth. Okay. Absolutely you are. We actually lost 2 seconds to Big Popper. Through there, Az has gone to the pits. Well, welcome, no, not Seth. Muller versus Djokovic. Whoa. There'll be some balls hit hard there, won't there? We're losing time to Big Popper all along. I want to take 7 laps of fuel on the next stop to do 14 minutes to get me to the end. We're up to 4th. So Frosty is the only one that hasn't stopped. Muller versus Djokovic, good match. Should be. Djokovic is on the downward slope of his career, I would suggest. If he gets to the final or anything, it would be a tremendous effort, I would think. .8 seconds to Big Popper. 12 to Frosty. Damo's back to 5th behind us. Wonder if he's repaired damage. tyres seem to be holding up. Where's Planty? Planty's second, so Planty's doing alright after his first stint. Big Pop has the fastest lap at 1:55.2. We're 1:55.7 and Big Pop has just got past Planty. And Planty's made a move back on the inside. So this will work out good for us if those two are going to be back. Oh, Big Pop has spun it. He said overtaking prohibited. How was I supposed to avoid that? I didn't even know there was yellow flags. I just saw him spun. I don't know if that was collision, contact or anything, but Planty's kept going. That's made the battle even closer. That's dropped Big Popper and Damo into the wheel tracks of each other. They're fighting this out to the finish, those two. It is unclear who's going to win this. I know Damo's got the advantage from race 1, but Big Popper's got the biggest advantage because he only scored 12 points in one race, and this is going to overtake his drop round and going to give him a massive boost. I say massive. Let's hope he can get back and try to contend. The good thing about what happened there is he didn't hit any walls. We had to really overcorrect that and bring that car back. Planty has slowed in front of us significantly. We've got 3 more laps after this. Yes, we have. That's working right on fuel. Frosty's in the pits on softs. I don't know how he's managed to do that unless he's really conserved. Four of the top 10 seeds in both the men and women tournaments are out in round 1. How's that? That's interesting. I've just had the words include paid promotion pop up on my YouTube stream in top left hand corner. I wonder what that's about. We're 2.8 seconds behind Planty. I braked way too late. That's allowed Big Popper to catch. That was a mistake. We've got 2 more laps to do. That'll take us down to 14 minutes. That'll give us 7 laps on the last set of softs, which should be right, which should take us there, unless there's that extra lap. There's Planty into the pit, so we're going to pick up first place now. Planty had 26% left on the fuel. So Damo's in 3rd. Just keeping on track with Big Popper. He's just really got to try and do as well as he can. Big Popper 155, 159. He keeps banging them fastest laps in. We're doing good. I think so anyway. Yeah, tyres are holding out brilliantly, aren't they? We don't need to worry about wearing these softs out. Don't know if we need to use 6th gear, but we're doing okay. 15. Yeah, we're going to be in the 14 range. 7 laps are going to be spot on. We're going to be good. My fastest lap of the race. Into the pits this time round. Purple sector. This thing's driving really, really well. Light on fuel. These soft tyres are good. We could have taken more fuel and run this set of tyres longer. So we're not on purple lap anymore, but we'd have been half a second quicker. 1:55.1 something, but we can't push. We've got to take the fuel now, so we're going to take 7 laps of fuel. Soft tyres. Big Popper's in as well. He's on 5% of fuel, so we did exactly the same strat. Has Damo gone longer? Come on. BB's in. Damo and Az have gone on. Here we go. We're in. BB's on 10. Ginger's on 7. We want 7 laps of fuel. Because the time is going to be over 12 minutes. 7.2 we're going to take. We took 7 dead. I don't know if that's a mistake. Big Popper took 100% fuel. We took 97%. We were close. We're expecting both Az and Damo to pit. Wilkie's that hot that his sweat is sweating. Well, that's a heat. Have they had a curry? Ooh, curry. There's a thought. I can see somebody ahead of me. That must be Azza. Gonna be braking just after the 2. What's the pit scenario going to be? Damo's in on 3%. He's going to be taking 6 laps. 11 minutes 25. Yeah, he needs to do that extra lap. He can't afford to short it. I think it is good weather for a curry. Azza's gone in as well. Who else has gone in? Planty's gone in. Off his mediums. Damo's down to 5th. I do fancy a curry, you know. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Big Popper's just taking a 10th out of me here, 10th out of me there. 2 adults and 3 kids in the living room downstairs. Now, as upstairs is too hot to sleep in. We had 4 fans on in the bedroom last night. It was that hot. And the words "don't touch me" emanating from whoever's voice it was that got touched at some point. I don't need a penalty. I do not need a penalty. 155.5 this lap gonna be. Why can't I put in one of them fastest laps just to try and make the battle harder for those guys? Damo down in 4th, Frosty 3rd, Big Popper 2nd, Az 5th, BB 6th, Ginger 7th, Planty in 8th. By deduction, that leaves Fat Man in 9th. Djokovic versus Evans, round 2. Okay, so Djokovic wins. Big Popper is taking 10th size chunks out of my gap. It's a tough old car to drive, this one, no matter what tyre. Because you've got to try and get it to go fast on all the tyres. And it doesn't want to. Trying to eke that gap back out. Trying to make it bigger. We've got the fuel to get to the end. We've got the tyres. Now we've just got to try and get it there. No mistakes. Big Popper's got it half a second out. That was a great run off that corner. Well done, Big Popper. He has. He's taken half a second out of me in that last sector. Well done. He's still a 155, 159, but he's trying. You know he needs every point. You know he does. He's got 3 laps to try and grab that win. Damo's made his way past Frosty now. Damo's up to 3rd. Only Big Popper knows the gap. Oh, and we can see that gap behind us. That's a big gap. That gap itself is worth 2 points. That gap's back up. It's going back up. Big Popper must have had a slide going through there. 1.7. I know we didn't do anything miraculous. It's now 1.9. Is Big Popper had penalties? Well, that would be tremendously good for us. I think he's had a half-second penalty for crossing a line. That would make sense. Four minutes remaining. Best part of 2 laps. Tyres are looking really good. The night is drawing in. It's getting cooler. The sun is setting. Over turn 2, back end of the back straight, which is your western edge. Looking for the 2. Gonna brake just after it. Gap up to 2.6. We're going faster than we've ever gone at this point. Light on fuel. Looks like we're going to get in the mix with the race win and try and push our way to that 2nd place if we can. I don't think we can. I think we're going to be bottom of the 3rd rung of the podium. That's where we're going to be. If we can do anything with this race, if we can finish this where we are. These soft tyres lasting really well. Now Big Popper's just starting to close that gap again. We've got 1.7 laps of fuel remaining. 2 minutes 24. Lap time's taken a 1:55. We're hitting the 1:55s regular on this stint. A 1:55.3 was our previous lap. Not good enough to take the fastest lap of the race, but we drop it out to 2.4 again. Big Popper probably just making little mistakes on entry. Probably not getting his toe down. But if he's racing for 2nd, he's only losing 2 points. He's gaining a point for the fastest lap, so he's doing pretty decent. Right, 1 minute 38 remaining. We've got 1 lap of fuel. That's going to be enough to get us to the end. Let's brake on the right braking point. Just sponge the brakes between change downs, just to try and run as much speed and carry as much speed as we can. Let's get this damn thing to the end. I don't know if Big Pop has settled on second in terms of... It's been a massive roller coaster of a race for both Damo and Big Popper. The points gap's gonna be pretty wild. So 2.1 second as we enter the back straight. We're gaining fuel. 0.8. Doesn't look like we're anywhere near being able to pop a fastest lap in. So 20 seconds left on the clock. We're not going to need an extra lap, which is a bit of a godsend as we outbrake ourselves into that final corner. Just giving Big Popper what he thinks is enough of a hope to catch us, and he is catching. We nearly made the mistake there, but there's not going to be much in it. We've got 0.3 of fuel. That's going to be tidy close. No, that's safe enough. Safe enough. Here we go. Across the line. Take the victory. Happy days. Well, that was a good way to finish the season. That was the win we wanted in the first round, which we were not able to successfully secure. But let's get us there. Get ourselves to the chat. Congrats, Big Popper. Well done. Good chase. Damo, well done. Great race. Good season. We'll have to see what the scoring's like. See where that comes. It's going to be tight. We know it is. As crosses the line in fourth. Thank you, sir. Well done, BB, for getting back in. Frosty in sixth. Lap 7. Gandhi takes the line in 7th place. Well done. Planty in 8th. Fatman's going to roll over in 9th. So here we go then. Everybody did, yes. Thank you, Big Popper. Thank you. Let's get those results screenshotted. Thank you, Chris. Good night, fella. You take care. Have a good week. Stay safe in this heat. Too much guest racer impact, says Big Popper. There was only one guest racer. Maybe two. Oh, you mean guest racer impact from the reduction in scores? Maybe. Don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. Damo's going to go and rattle that up now. It's going to take around about 10 minutes, I would suggest. So, the final position for the final race, and Fatman crosses the line, 104 behind the leader. 2 lots of damage. Unlucky, my friend. That season's over, though. We can put that one behind us. 4th fastest lap. Well, that's good to see. Planty in 8th in the Jimmy Johnson livery. 4th number, 48 lows. 52 seconds behind the leader. I thought Planty was going to finish further up there, having been featured amongst the front 3 for a number of times, but didn't turn out to be. Ginger in a nice position, 7th on the front page. Well done, that man. 51.6 behind the leaders. No, I mean... Oh, Big Popper means... I mean, guest racers shouldn't be impeding on league racers racing for points. I agree with that. I do agree. I did say that at the start. So, Frosty in 6th, 48 seconds behind. BB in 5th, 35.33 behind. BB puts in a 156.4. That's a decent lap. As in 4th, it's a great result compared to his first race. 29.08 behind, or 29.8 behind. Damo finishes the final race in 3rd place on the podium. gives himself the best opportunity to try and get up there. A 55.261, which is a decent lap. Big Popper finishes second, chasing me down. He was 1 second behind with a 1:55.159 for his fastest lap. And then we take the final victory for the season. 40 minutes 23 to complete the race with probably, if S Fat Man, a 1:55.449. You were fifth. We finished 1:55.362 fastest lap, which was not too bad at all. We just popped ahead of a couple. But that was a really good race. Difficult first one. The second race was pretty much went to schedule sort of plan. No mistakes from me that time, which helps us out. We saw Damo spin out, but he managed to get back to third. Big Popper had a little tap at the start, but no drama, no detriment. It's a great season. Really good racing. Good choice of car, Big Popper. And I just wish the best to Damo and Big Popper as the countback happens. We know there'll be no twixing going on. Damo, honest as the day is long, we'll do them scores correctly. And we'll go from there. So, what are we doing for the last hour? Because we are finished. Probably earliest we've ever finished, to be honest. It's before 11:15. Is it sexual? Thank you, BB. Say that again. Who wants a fried egg? Okay, sorry. Are they Haribo fried eggs? Base unit. Do those T598s really run hot then? Oh wow. Right. Right. What do you want to do for the last hour, gentlemen? Shall we maybe have a bash with the Radical? Does that sound like a good idea? No aids. Daytona Oval, Radical. Popped. It can be, but which one do you want to over practice on? No, that's next week. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm just going to do Daytona Oval. I'm going to load the settings up from... Thank you, BB. You take care. Have a great week. See you soon, BB. It's going to be Tuesday Camaro Cup. That one. Load. I have to leave the server to change card, do I? No, I don't think so. Fuel settings should be right. We just changed car, don't we? Yeah. Popper has left the room. It should be under Radical, yeah. It should be. Racing. I've got to change them, haven't I? I've got to change them. Ah, Radical, there it is. It'll be racing tyres. Racing, get them all, get them all, get them all. I can't find the tyres as I'm looking at it. It's just going past in front of my eyes. My eyes can't see. There we go. Racing. All usable tyres. There we go. So the way it's just set up as though race 1 is, so effectively I need to change the settings as well, don't I? No assists. No assists. You're allowed nothing at all. The only thing you'll get is ABS. Now, I guess we're going to put pit lane penalties on as well, aren't we? Or are we? No, we're not going to put... We're not going to... No. I think that's going to be it. Assists off. That's it. So, car settings, hards. Why am I on sports? I want to be on racing. Hards. Let's see what this is like. No, you don't get brake balance in road cars. Yes, sir. I've got 982 on mine because we've time trialed this bad boy. At Brands Hatch of all places. This should be a fairly easy entry into no assist racing, on the premise that it's a road car with really good downforce. It's not massively quick, but it's also got the biggest tyres you can imagine as race tyres. Maybe we should have selected sports tyres, maybe. Yeah. But maybe the choice of hard tyres is going to make it that, well, sorry, of race tyres is going to make it that little bit easier to transition. Maybe the last 3 races we should put as sports tyres. 143 mile an hour in 6th. But at this circuit, it's not really going to make a massive difference. Geordie! Little bit of a burble from the exhaust as we change down to second. Cold breeze has just come through. That's stunning. This might be a short shifty, you know. It handles like an absolute rocket. On the gas. When you're on the gas with your foot down through the corners, it is moving. It's slower than the Camaro. It's got a wasp, yeah. Got it down to a 2.0 on hards, that's good. Yeah? What's that on? On the PlayStation? Right. F1 2023. Okay, I thought you said F1 2003. I'm thinking, what? Sorry, yeah, I'm with you. It came with PlayStation Monthly, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, the big popper's back in. It's doing fairly decent fuel miles. We need to see if we're going to use the same sort of setup on fuel and tyre wear. It's going to easily do the 20-minute race, isn't it? Yeah. Hear the old turbo puffing away. It's definitely a short shifter. Definitely. Down to half a tank. And we'll go put mediums on. I'll probably leave it in higher gears round corners. Push it out the corner in a higher gear. I'm supremely confident that it's not gonna step out on me. Got the gear changes out and try to really push it through the corners will be some way better, one would think. We might have to do another lap yet. No. Six laps, half a tank. Yeah, that kind of feels good. Provisional results are in. Well, we won't choose tyres then. We will... Yeah, we can look. Where did he send them, I wonder? Did he send them me or did he put them in the public? He sent them me. Right, here we go then. Provisional results. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look how close that is. So, final standings and positions from the league then. 8 races in it. Heathen relegated down to 8th purely by a point. Well done, Gandhi. Up to 155 on the countbacks. Ginger Gandhi finishes in 7th then, 155. Az finishes in 6th on 172. BB in 5th on 190. And everybody drops around accordingly, don't they? Yes, they do. So Frosty finishes in 4th on 192. Widdowmaker finishes in 3rd on 216. Dropping 38. Equals his fastest top score on 44. That's really interesting. Big Popper gets total of 236 but scores 224 purely because of that count back on 12. Drops around on 12. Yeah, the disconnect did it, wasn't it, Popper? That was the one. Yeah, the disconnect was the real difference. That's why the 236, because it just knocks him. Yeah, then Damo top of the tree on 227 secures it by 3 points. Look at that, Big Popper takes qualifying fastest lap in both races. He tried to do everything he possibly could, but he was still that 3 point short. So just the wrong tyres in race 1 was probably the difference as well. That's just so frustrating. But a tremendous win for Damo. You can't really... Yeah, he had the disconnect week as well, didn't he? Yeah. But you can't knock it. It was a great league. Damo finishes 1st, Big Popper 2nd, and look how close it is. 3 points the difference. And then 3rd, myself on the podium for 216. But, you know, we really shared the fastest laps and the qualifying between them. Between us all, really, if you look at that. With BB and Az the only people to take fastest laps at any other time. So the 3 standout drivers at the top did position where they were, and... What, the lowest scored points of anybody? Big Popper 34. I had a 38. Damo didn't drop out the 40s at all. So it's really consistency that really gave Damo that top spot. Congratulations, gentlemen, they're tremendous. And whilst I just talk about the top three, genuinely, the standard of racing in this league in a really very difficult car, you really have to all pat yourselves on the back and say well done. It was a tremendous league. See, I'll look back on season 12 as one of my favourites. I think it's been really, really good. Really enjoyed it, and thank you very much, gentlemen. As always said, if there's any issues from any of the races, pop me a note. We'll have a look. At the moment, the results are provisional. If there is something we can look at and to interrogate, please let me know. But tremendous stuff, and thank you, Damo, for doing that. Really good on you. Thank you. What did I do? All the fixes you asked for. I don't remember any money at all. I don't remember any of those transactions. None of them. That's tremendous stuff. Really good results and finishing detail to be able to look at there. That's tremendous stuff, Damo. Thank you. Oh, somebody's caught me up. I was a second clear. That's Geordie up into second. This will be my outlap on medium, so we'll see where we go. See just how far we can break it. Can we break on the one? I think we can now. You go and enjoy it, Damo. There's always time for a cigar and a Guinness. Oh, I don't know if I can do Guinness and cigars. Guinness and whiskey. Might have to have Guinness and whiskey, cigar and whiskey. I'd never drop a shot of whiskey in my Guinness. No. What's the fastest speed anybody's got over the line yet? Start, finish. Yeah, that's 146, okay. Az has just gone top of the tree. You on the mediums, Az? Yeah. Holy Chipotle, Big Popper. Where did that speed come from? He's not in the Radical though, is he? Or is he? I don't think Big Popper's in the Radical, no. He might be. That was so quick. $146, it tops out at 146. I think Big Popper was in the back mono. Half a second down purely because I'm not short shifting. That's unbelievable. Fat man has left the room. I've heard some excuses before, but get them in early, kid. That's the way. Have a good one, mate. Okay. Wow. Well, there you have it. Your life is complete at that point. Oh my. Adios, mate. Have a great one. Enjoy the week. We'll see you Friday. 44, 45, 46, 46. Get the draft going on this. This will be. I think we're going to have to sort out tyre usage. Yeah. Seven, yeah. We need to try and push the mediums to not quite do the 20 minutes. We haven't determined yet the tyre settings and fuel settings for the league as yet, but it's really good actually. It gives me a lot of faith, a lot of confidence. I've just spun it coming out of 2. Yeah, different though, isn't it? 4-wheel drive. It's but like halfway through that last night I wasn't over keen. It was really frustrating me. But then last half an hour, last hour, it was really good. Really enjoyed that. That's decent. That gets you in the top 400. Now is that wheel setting maybe, or is that just getting that fastest lap? Now But the sectors don't make up all the track, do they? The sectors don't make up all the track.
It's like there's a sector.
Hey up, Damo, congrats.
Push you in the sector. It just
Yeah. Right.
people getting it.
You can't get near the time you set or Matthew's time. Right, right. Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Because I'm thinking for my progression, I need to review my settings and see what changes have taken place over updates and various things from Fanatec. Because I've not actually put an update on my wheel since it was right. I've not upgraded it or updated it or anything. Because I don't want to. If it's not fixed, don't broke it. If it's not broken, don't fix it, if you see what I mean. Ooh. I'm just trying it on the soft tyres now, but it's got so much grip it's untrue. And the discussion is, would it actually be a bit more challenging on sports tyres? Is it too easy? That's no assist yet. Yeah. Yeah. There is summit, but you know it's there. Who's in the orange one? It's Damo. Are you on the hard tyres, Damo? Mediums, okay. It's a short shifter, pal. Extreme short shifter. Halfway line. Halfway. Well done, Az. That's the fastest I've heard yet. Yeah, it's an old one, this. $147. Who's that behind me? Is that Geordie? Do we fancy a little race on hard tyres? We'll just, it'll do easy 10 laps on fuel. I can, but for a hard race, it's not going to really matter, is it? I don't really want to. I don't really want to do that after 10 minutes of racing. I don't want to do it going into a race without 10 minutes of practice. But let me. So I'm going to change the settings anyway because I'm going to take the qualifying out. And then it's hard tyres only. So somehow we need to communicate that to Geordie that it's hard tyres only. Hard. That'll kick everybody back to the start. Where's the chat? No idea. Hards, yes, Big Papa. That's the way. Car settings, hards. We're on hards. I think everybody will force down the hards route, won't they? It won't let you join the grid without them. Just Geordie and Gandhi. Happy days. We go, 10-minute artificial time. And this will be just racing in a bunch or trying to race in a bunch and stick in the traffic and see what the car does. It's gone in race car order. I'm going to pull over to the left. Big obvious brake lights. Bit of a chunk of a car, isn't it? Now these cars are going to run out of steam as they get to the top end of the rev range. They just won't go any faster than 147, I don't think. Oh, I think I might have got a penalty there. Big Popper's definitely got one. So's Damo. I gave Big Popper a shove going into the bus stop there. That's probably kind of my fault, so... See if Big Popper and Damo can work together to try and close the gap. I'm going to try and catch up to Geordie if it's possible. Don't know if Geordie's a controller guy or a wheel guy. See where we go. All we've got to do really is try and just pop the laps in. Don't hit the wall. And that was traction control or lack of counter steer, one or the other. Too fast into the corner. Rear overtook the front. Overconfidence. All about learning. In the draft, very good. A 159.6 on hard, that's decent. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Oh, it's Damo. Over accelerates coming off the grass. Yes. We've got to think of the next car to progress to. And I think Popper's dropped the hint about which one should be next. But we'll talk about that later in the season, about whether we go to something more road car and a little bit lively, like maybe a BMW M3 series, one of the E34s or E32s, which the Merc E190. Have we got a Merc E190? That could be a good series of rear-wheel drive cars. Yeah. And then the M3s. I wonder if we could pitch them together. I wonder if they would fit. We could have some DTM inspired liveries, couldn't we? Yeah, that's four-wheel drive, isn't it? That's Az is in second, Geordie first. There's a little pack there, isn't there? Geordie, Az, Big Popper. Got to be second gear coming out of there, surely, Widdowmaker. In our bend, come on. What I noticed was I managed to get away with no penalties coming through the bus stop on that sort of angle. We cut the apex massively, but then headed towards the wall, but didn't get a penalty, which is always good. 6 more miles before it rings up the 1,000. Might have to buy a new one. Is it? See if I can hunt Gandhi down before the end. Big Popper's just got past the Azza. Is that penalties, I wonder? Ah, I did that. That's what I did to Big Popper. That got him a penalty as well. So that's something to watch out for. If somebody gives you a bump draft going into the bus stop, you just gotta be that little bit more careful. Go, Geordie, go. Halfway, gentlemen. Big headlights on these things. Wilkie's actually said it's great fun on Brands Hatch, this car. We are going to be running Brands Hatch as one of the, I think it's the second track, maybe. on the full circuit, which still good fun on the sports tyres. Yeah, I'm debating whether to change to sports tyres, you know, just to make it that little bit, or maybe make the last 3 races of the season sports tyres. I don't know. We'll have to put that one to the adjudicator panel. It's got a lot of grip, It doesn't quite feel like it's a test of yeah. I think so. It's called grip. Yeah. Oh, overtaking prohibited. Is that me with a penalty? Who was that? That was Hazard. Okay. Big Popper's made it past Geordie. They're 13 seconds ahead. Christ alive, I've got to catch him. 6 minutes to go. That's never going to happen. Can't get the blooming thing to go around corners when I really want it to. I'm thinking maybe the track's cooling down a little bit. Best way to decide is test. Absolutely 100% spot on, Wilkster. We'll do a little bit more research into this before we can confirm the settings. But we have to do the first runoff next Saturday anyway. Saturday coming, because the league starts. No, it's next Saturday, isn't it? Not this Saturday coming, it's the Saturday after. Yes. But Saturday night might be the night to develop this and find out what it needs and find out what people are happy with. No assistance league. Calling it the Pro League is probably a little bit wrong, because we're learning to be what you would consider to be the pro. And hopefully we can pass on some of the bits that we need to think of. How to make it turn into corners rather than what I've been experiencing the last couple of laps. Was that a spin? That's never good. Sorry, Az. Don't mean to laugh. I know how much it can hurt. Imagine that, 4 o'clock in the morning, 24-hour race. Everybody's asleep and you've got cramp. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds right, Wilkie. It does sound right. Yeah. Yeah. That's a shocker. Cramp is hellhole. But all it is a lack of electrolytes and fluid. If you keep your fluids up, you'll really combat cramp. It's dehydration that brings on cramp, believe it or not. I was going to say good sex, but that's different. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Okay, injuries. Oh, because of the way you're holding your hands. Yeah. Yeah. You're thinking sports tyres, yeah. 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 Oh, I can imagine. I get it when I'm holding a pen for ages, writing or something. Right. I know. The other way to do it is to get a wide barrel pen. A big barrel. That's helped me a lot. Big barrel pen. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Nice and big barrel there. Yeah. On to the final lap then. Oh, I bet it has, mate. I can't imagine how that has been an issue. I can imagine, but I can't imagine how you've been able to cope with it. It's tremendously difficult. No. Yeah. You must do well with intricate stuff like fishing rods and yeah. But I was thinking things like threading a hook or holding the end of the wire to be able to the line to be able to thread it down through the eyelets and stuff. It's all intricate stuff in it, and it's very fine. Right, okay. Yeah. That's... I was going to say that as well, as it's... Temperature must be really difficult for you. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Big Popper's put in a 58.576 and he's going to take it to the line. The timer is 0, but Geordie is not far behind. He's less than a second, so it's a good tight race. Wet. Oh yeah. I bet. Because I bet you haven't got touch sensation as well, have you, to some degree? Yeah, that'll make things hard. Yeah. Whereas mine have, because of the injuries I've got to my palms, mine's the other way. I'm hypersensitive. So where I touch my palm with anything, it's as though I've stabbed it with a knife or a needle or something. It's horrible. Right. Yeah, good race, Geordie. Good race, Big Popper. Great stuff. I can imagine. Right, gentlemen. Hazard doesn't finish, but what a fantastic night. I really enjoyed that. Pole position and 3rd place. Yeah, we're going to do that. So that'll be maybe a bit on Saturday night. Maybe we'll do that. Or yeah, we'll do that Saturday night. We'll sort out between us on Saturday. We'll have a look at the tracks we're going to race, and then we'll choose whether it's going to be the right tyres and then the settings to push the race really quite hard and try and give us that ability to force the hards and mediums. Try and make it. I don't know whether it needs to be a one-stop race or a two-stop race where we're looking at the 40 minutes. Currently, we know this will be a one-stopper on the tyres we've got. And if we change to road tyres, the tyres will go further. But we just might need to tweak the settings, make it something that's going to be a good 40-minuter, and we'll have to see. Was the finish... Let's have a look at the race results from that, just to see how close it was. Look at that, the race difference. 0.04 between Big Popper and Geordie. That's immense. Fastest lap of 58.576. That was really close. Really good. Great race, you guys. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do Saturday night, I think. Friday night, we're going to do a bit of Spain, bit of the old dirt rally. We'll have the laptop out and we'll do one of them. We might be able to do... Get some gloves. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the new Lancia for the first session? Everybody in the same car, and then. So should we do the Lancia first and then do rally cars for the second time? We'll do it twice. There's plenty of time to do it twice. Yeah, that sounds like a good do. Saturday we'll do this and we'll have a session on this. Try and race all the tracks. Try and get the right tyres. Try and get the right setup for it. Tuesday night we're going to run through all of the tracks and the settings for the new Tuesday night league. Friday night we'll do the Friday GR4s. Saturday we'll do a full run through with the new settings for this. Monday will be a live stream for me, no racing. Sunday won't be anything, and then Tuesday the following week we'll go straight into the full event and we'll kick off. And that's where we're going to leave the stream tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you for all those people in the chat. Thank you, Wilkie. Big Popper, I know you're in the chat now, but great racing and unlucky tonight. Congratulations, Damo, on the win. And who else is in the chat to say good night to? Good night, Wilkie. Geordie, Big Popper, Damo's in the chat. I don't know who else is there. There's 7, so there's 4 more. Is there any more on the Twitch? There's 3 viewers in there. Can we see who's there? Can't. Maybe Dutch is out there snoozing. Maybe. No, Seth. But thank you very much, folks. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. Good night.